Welcome to the Nicholas 11x12 technology. Today we're once again going to take a look at a gaming mouse, this time at an even cheaper one, the Genius X-G510. It's currently priced around $25 to $30 so the price point indeed is attractive for a gaming mouse. But what about the quality? Let's find it out now. In the box is the mouse itself, of course, what a surprise, and the user's manual with the driver CD. As for the specifications, the X-G510 first of all is an optical mouse, nothing wrong with that. Also, this mouse has a decent DPI range of 500 to 2000 DPI, which of course is not top notch, but definitely good enough for its price, and I personally set the DPI on mice to 1500 to 1800 anyways. The report rate goes from 250 to 1000 Hz, in 3 steps though, 250, 500 and 1000. The frame rate 6000 frames per second, the max tracking speed as you'd expect is 60 inches per second, the max acceleration is at 20 G. The cable length is 1.8 meters. And that's pretty much it for the specs. Let's stick with the cable for a moment though. Again, it's 1.8 meters long and is nicely braided just like on high-end mice, that's always nice to see. I wouldn't really call the Genius X-G510 small, but it indeed makes such an impression because of its shape. Speaking of shape, it's symmetric as you can see, which means it's ambidextrous. Therefore, it doesn't matter if you're right or left-handed. After longer usage, I got used to this mouse, and it's not the most comfortable mouse, but it's okay. It's really not bad at all. You've surely already noticed the abstract blue LED lightnings on a mouse. On default it pulsates, but you can make it pulsate faster, make it light up constantly without pulsation, and of course, if you so desire, you could just as well customize the brightness of the LED lightnings or completely turn the LEDs off, just in case you'd find them distracting. The color unfortunately can't be changed. The overall surface of the mouse is rubberized, and even on the side, there are no separate rubber grips or so. The whole mouse is rubberized. Not bad actually for the low price. The left and right switches of course aren't high quality, but they're very decent. The scrolling wheel is a bit of a different story here. Don't get me wrong, it feels great, but has a lot of resistance to it. And it's more of the cheaper resistance if you know what I mean. That of course doesn't mean it's going to break very quickly, but I've had some bad experiences in the past with these types of scrolling wheels. But who knows, I might just as well am wrong. You know, you can't test the lifespan without using the mouse for a year or longer. The transparent switch right here is the DPI switch. You can easily switch between the 4 DPI values of 500, 1000, 1500 and 2000 on the fly here. Unfortunately, in the Genius software, you can't dial in your custom DPI values, but it's okay. Let's not forget the price. On the left and right of the mouse are the standard back and forward switches. Again, perfectly arranged for right-handed and left-handed users. On the bottom are 2 big Teflon pads. The software is easy to use, and reprogramming the buttons and switches as well as recording macros is no problem at all. With the X-G510, you can have up to 21 macros by the way. Also, this gaming mouse comes with onboard memory to save up to 3 profiles. The Genius X-G510 is a pretty good mouse I'd say. In terms of aesthetics, if that really matters on a mouse, it doesn't look that bad. But to be honest, it's not really my thing, but it might be yours. I prefer minimalistic designs. Of course, for the low price, you can expect it to compete with more expensive mice, but it does really well for its price. It has a good price-performance ratio, the build quality is decent. The mouse overall is very responsive and does its job really well. And this pretty much wraps this review up. I'd definitely recommend the Genius X-G510 gaming mouse for people that don't want to spend that much money on a gaming mouse, but still want something decent. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and visit nicholas11x12techx.com to see videos there earlier than on YouTube. Also say no to ad blockers in order to support me and to make future videos possible. Thank you.